This is a story about one fateful night in Kochi. Criminals on hire, a megalomaniac actor accused of orchestrating a crime, and a female actor who decided to fight. This is a case that shook an industry and divided society.
On February 17, 2017, a leading actor in South India was abducted and sexually assaulted in her car in Kochi. Malayalam superstar Dileep was accused of masterminding and orchestrating the entire assault. After 8 years and a ton of twists and turns, we are finally close to the verdict in this case, the Kerala actor assault case of 2017. We are here to take you through what happened over the years.
It all started on February 17, 2017. The actor was traveling in her car when 6 men abducted her. A petty criminal, Sunil Kumar, was named the prime accused. He is known as Pulsar Suni in the Malayalam film industry. For close to 10 years, he worked as driver for many celebrities. Within days of the crime, it became clear that these men did not have any personal motive to attack her. But then who was behind it? And was there a conspiracy?
The police started looking at all the angles, and the probe soon pointed to Dileep as the possible mastermind of the crime.
Dileep is one of the most popular actors in the industry. He is known as Janapriya Nayagan, which roughly means people's favorite hero. His movies are considered as comedy entertainers, and most importantly, he had the support of a huge family audience.
He also held major positions in the decision-making bodies of the industry. The police found out that Dileep hired the criminals to assault the actor because he was angry with her. He was angry for exposing his extramarital affair with Kavya Madhavan to his then-wife Manju Warrier. On April 10, 2017, Manorama Online released a video interview with Dileep. This was his first public response to the accusations against him. In the interview, Dileep did not just defend himself, but he questioned her credibility, and he also claimed credit for her career. He finally cast himself as the victim.
When Dileep gave this interview, he was not yet formally charged. There were just rumors about him. The case took its first major turn in July 2017 when a letter surfaced. This letter was returned by Pulsar Suni from the jail to Dileep. This was the first time that Dileep's name was directly involved in the case. But he dismissed the letter itself, claiming that he was being falsely accused.
But on July 10, 2017, after hours of questioning, Dileep was arrested. His arrest came as a shock to Kerala. It shook the industry and divided his audience. He was also expelled from the Artist Association A.M.M.A. and he was removed from the other organizations too.
After his arrest, Dileep was lodged at the Alua sub-jail. According to the visitor's diary, he had 78 visitors in just 85 days. A prisoner is usually allowed 4 or 5 visitors a month.
After spending 85 days in the jail, he got bail in October 2017. In November that year, the investigation team filed a charge sheet. It named 12 accused, and Dileep was named as the 8th accused.
While all this was happening, there was also another important development that was taking place in the state. A movement began in Kerala in support of the survivor. Soon after the crime, several women actors and directors came out in solidarity with the survivor. They formed Women in Cinema Collective. This was the first time that such a collective was formed in India.
At the same time, Kerala witnessed a Me Too movement, which predated the global Weinstein campaign. In September 2017, WCC launched a campaign called Our Koppa, which means We stand with her.
But as it always happens, Dileep soon got a call back from A.M.M.A. and he resumed his work, and he also started attending public events. And the survivor? She resigned from the A.M.M.A. along with a few other female actors. She also stepped away from the Malayalam film industry.
The charge sheet was filed in November 2017. Soon after this, Dileep appointed senior advocate B. Raman Pillai as his lawyer. Now, Raman Pillai is one of the most famous criminal lawyers in Kerala. He is known for his sharpness and ability to make convincing arguments. He had also represented Bishop Franco Mulakal, who was accused of raping a nun and got acquitted in 2022.
Now back to the case. 3 years after the crime, the trial began on January 30, 2020. As in all rape cases, this trial too was to be conducted in camera, which means nobody unrelated to the case can go to the courtroom. This also includes the media. Dileep went one step further and sought gag orders to stop any reportage of this case. He filed a petition against 10 media houses accusing them of violating this order. And in 2022, 5 cases were registered against journalist and editor Nikesh Kumar.
Since the trial was in camera, we cannot report much on it. But here are the basics. Dileep denied all the allegations. Pulsar Suni denied that he did the assault, but he said he knows of the conspiracy. He was supposed to do the job and eventually he did not. He also said that he wrote to Dileep from the jail. The investigating officer, DYSP Baiju Paulus, was questioned for close to 100 days. That's perhaps the longest in India. Dileep's lawyer tried to show that the entire case was fabricated by Baiju to demean Dileep, or that Baiju implicated Dileep wrongly and wantedly.
Now, let me remind you that the News Minute has covered this case from the very first day. Not for clicks, not for clout, but because it matters. While others moved on, we kept digging. If you want journalism that refuses to look away, play your part by subscribing to the News Minute.
What happened in the court during the trial was dramatic to say the least. When the trial began, Dileep had around 20 lawyers in the defense counsel. The other 9 accused had 2 lawyers each. So nearly 38 lawyers were present just from the defense side. The survivor, on the other hand, she had only 2 lawyers. The survivor had requested for a female judge to take over her case. Judge Hani M. Verghese was appointed to preside. But within just 10 months, the survivor herself requested that the judge be changed. She said that she was suffering a second trauma. The judge was biased and hostile.
In November 2020, the special public prosecutor in the case, A. Suresan, resigned. He alleged that the judge reprimanded the prosecution team in a derogatory way. Advocate V.V. Anil Kumar, who succeeded Suresan, also quit in a year. He said that the atmosphere during the hearing was uncongenial. Advocate Ajay Kumar, who took over the case next, is currently the special public prosecutor. Between 2020 and 2024, the survivor and the Kerala state government filed at least 4 petitions seeking a change of judge, but all of it was denied.
At the same time, several witnesses turned hostile. This includes actors Siddiq, Bama, Idavela Babu and Bindu Panikar. Now, these were people who initially told the police that they knew about Dileep's anger. The case was almost starting to fall apart then. Dileep was not at the crime scene. There was no forensic evidence against him either.
But in December 2021, things changed. A small-time director called Balachandra Kumar came forward with several shocking allegations. First, he said that he saw Pulsar Suni at Dileep's house. He also told the court that in November 2017, he had been to Dileep's house when the actor and other men in his family watched a video in his presence. Balachandra Kumar recorded their entire interaction. He alleged that the video that they watched was that of the actor's sexual assault.
Dileep questioned why Balachandra Kumar did not report the tapes immediately. But the director had his own reasons. He believed that doing a film with Dileep was his big break.
Amidst all this, the survivor chose to speak up for the first time. From her official social media pages, she expressed gratitude to the ones who stood by her and reminded everyone that she was not ready to give up.
Meanwhile, in April 2022, another set of call recordings surfaced. This was alleged to be of Dileep's brother Suraj talking to someone from the lawyer's team. From this, it was clear that they had watched the visuals multiple times. Now, the court had allowed Dileep to examine the visuals only twice. Then, how did he watch the visuals multiple times? This led to a major concern in the case that the visuals were available outside the court premises. The survivor wrote to the Supreme Court expressing concerns over the visuals getting leaked. To add more to this, a forensic report that came out in July 2022 said that the visuals were accessed thrice. This was the memory card in the court's custody, by the way. The probe also found out that 3 court employees accessed the visuals.
Now, there are 2 very important things to note here. One is that this forensic report was given to the trial court judge Hani Verghese. As a judge, she is duty bound to bring this information to the notice of the court. The judge did not do that and instead hid this information. She never provided an explanation for it. The second one, which is even more concerning, is how was the memory card, which was in legal custody, accessed multiple times? And more importantly, why was it accessed? In August 2023, the Kerala High Court decided to formulate guidelines for the safety of electronic documents in judicial custody. In September 2025, after 7 years in prison, Pulsar Suni was granted bail. Dileep continues to act in movies. Director Balachandra Kumar passed away. But this story is far from over. The trial has ended, but the ripples created by the case are here to stay. It takes a village to seek justice, and it takes a dedicated team to cover a case like this relentlessly for years. And we have a bunch of other stories coming up. We, a team of 13 reporters, have been working on different aspects of this case for months. But the News Minute is a small organization working with limited resources. And all of this will not be possible without your support. Your contribution to independent journalism matters now more than ever. Scan the QR code on the screen or find the link in the description. Remember, it might be a small amount for you, but it will make a big difference for us.